So I'm at work and checking in for work. You have to do the wellness check. They aim that gun at your head. We take my temperature. I'm like, hey boss, why don't you just aim it at my wrist? Like, we have to do it at the head. There's no other way to do the test. It gives the best reading. I went to a fancy restaurant. Let me pull your sleeve up, sir. Did your arm. I don't go to fancy restaurants. I was invited to a fancy restaurant. But those rich people are not going to let you point no fucking thing at their head. They'll look at you like, are you sick? You roll up their sleeve and take the thing off his fucking wrist. But you know, it's for to save lives, right? You don't go off of anything I say. If I said that, oh, they're not doing the rules right and I'm doing the rules right, it's because I'm pointing out the fact that those are the ones that believe in this shit. Don't take my lead and say, oh, we need to stomp down and fucking do it we do it right next time and okay. My mother wore the masks so religiously, she's so scared and everything. But she didn't take off her shoes when we went inside the house. Everybody else remembered to I took off my shoes. I don't believe in the COVID, but I took my fucking shoes off. Just, that's what you do. We're walking around checking in. You're supposed to get regular ass germs and shit on your feet. You step on spit, you step on whatever. They power washed shit off the wall like I did at work. They didn't give me a onesie, Tyvek onesie, when I'm power blasting, power spraying, and that shit, the COVID is supposed to be aerosolized, and it's getting power blasted everywhere, settling down. And there's people outside on the sidewalk eating salad and shit. That little mist and shit, you settle on your salad. Talk all the shit about homeless people that you want to and where they shit and everything right on top of your salad. And they won't be scared or move. Unless I was wearing a onesie, then they would be like, whoa, why is he wearing that? And then they would be like, oh yeah, we need to get up out of here, honey, whatever. But I'm not scared. I went in there without a onesie and I power washed the shit. I'm supposed to be contaminated. Now, it doesn't mean I won't get snitched on by somebody's application on their cell phone with some kind of like application that they have to fucking take over their phone and use it as a... They're only going based off the premise that if you believe and you know what they're talking, if you understand the language that they're saying. If you don't, then you're marginalized and you can do whatever you want to. Whatever. I can still do whatever I want to, even if I wasn't marginalized. Because you're going to let go of my nuts or you're going to pull the trigger. And that's just all that there is. They're not mad. I mean, they can't even mask trip off me anymore because I ignore them. And if they finally do break through to my barrier, if I have my headphones on or whatever, I'm polite and shit, then I'll just say, oh, can you give me another one? Thank you. I'll go back to fucking ignoring them. They already emasculate. They'll be emasculating themselves and I'll be clowning and shit. I'll be like, ah. People like, look, you know, like, yeah, they ain't nothing. You just think it was going to be commotion and some shit? No, like, you need a life, get you a life, you know? It's not, I'm coming empowered now. I'm not going to be emotionally toyed with by people I could just ignore because they want to emasculate. Drives niggas crazy. They're like, you know, you're emasculating. They want to, you know, but just let them do it. They're about to have hella blood on their hands anyway. They're about to all co-sign on a wholesale murder agenda and fucking have 100 million people's blood on their hands anyway. So I wouldn't even take their opinion or point of view. They don't know anything. They don't have the time, attention span, and they don't want you to teach them anything. They don't want you to break through to their senses because they want to be bullshit and they want it to be bullshit. You want to have friends, but everything has consequences. Even the choices that you think that you're making that are motivated by having friends, it doesn't work that way. People can see you being cool with everybody. It's better that you only have a few friends, given that you're gonna have some friends if you stand up for yourself, and if you're correct in your approach. You're gonna have some. You're not gonna have all of them ever, but if you go along with the program, you're not gonna have not one friend. They're gonna be they're fake. They're doing that too because they're easily goaded, and they want to be on the side that they mistakenly think that it's gonna emasculate and fucking be able to make a call. Since my hair looks crazy and everything, they're all ready to pick me up and fucking right and everything like that. But you got to give them a little more than just looking like this. Like just looking like this, what do you want? Like you have to have a real crime to haul you in. You know what I mean? You're just talking to me like I could just, don't sign. I'm saying don't go on a Zoom call. If anybody, friends, invites you to a Zoom call and shit, like they already snitched on you anyway. So just let the snitch papers come rolling through. It's nothing that you're gonna say, and even after you do that, they're still gonna be like, well, this is how many strikes you have, and maybe you're gonna get evicted or whatever. They already filed it. You're going on a Zoom call, you make it worse. You know what I mean? Plus, they just co-sign on wholesale murder. So, let them emasculate and let them go around and clutch their pearls. I don't know how long they can do that for, but it's the same ones, like doing the same shit for like hella ever.